What's good, y'all? It's your boy B, man. I'm back with another video. And I know y'all been waiting for me to bring some updated content when it comes to the Legend, man. So I'm going to go ahead and start now. I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy with life. And then outside of that, I just been driving the car, but not really enjoying it, but just kind of incorporating it in my everyday. I pretty much been daily driving the Legend since I got it back, man. Just to, make sure everything cool, solid, and, get a feel for it. So shoot, we actually about to jump on in that car right now. I'm technically on the clock, about to go pick up some food, all that stuff. So I said, let me go ahead and pick up the camera, bring y'all with me real quick. We could talk, interact, catch up, because, it's been a few days since I got the car back, and let y'all know, what I think about the car, man. So you know how we do it, man. Let me go ahead and run that intro, and then I'll see y'all in the car, man. I know y'all see the MDX, man. Shoot, I ain't even drove it for real. I ain't even drove this car, bruh. It just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been too busy in that Legend, but we about to open up that act, man. Open up that garage, release the beast on them. Woo! Big ledge. Big ledge. We about to hop in. I know y'all missed some of these videos, man, where we do this, get in the car, man. This thing here is just everything. Yeah, man. Raw and uncut, my big ass getting up in this car, man. Well, let's go ahead and give it that start up, man, so y'all can hear it. It ain't really a cold start because I already been in the car, but let's see what we got. Yes, sir. Nice, strong startup. So the car has 202 and some change on it, and the motor got 150. So, but yeah, man, I cleaned her back up. You know what I'm saying? Got her back looking good. So, yeah, we about to go take this ride, man. All right, man, so we in the car right now, man. Ride around in Big Ledge. So the magic question y'all been wanting to know, man, that 3.5, man, how do I like it? Is it worth it? Man, I'ma definitely say, I'll be honest with y'all, hell yeah, it's actually worth it, man. Well, I'ma be real with you. It depends. It depends. Do I like it? Yeah, I love it, actually. Like I said, I've been daily driving this car. Probably one of the first times I've ever felt comfortable, just driving the car. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like you said, we're dealing with a motor that's not as prone to head gasket issues, number one. And then, number two, I mean, like I said, if you think about it, right, you look around on the road, you're going to see a RL on the road way more likely than you're going to see a Legend. 9 times out of 10, if a Legend hasn't been wrecked out by now, 9 times out of 10, it went to a junkyard because the heads were blown. So that kind of tell you what you need to know right there about worth it. But, I think it all depends, man, because to keep up with your 3.2 is really two main things that you got to do. Granted, say, say the motor hasn't been dogged out or nothing like that in the past. If you keep up with your cooling system and keep up with your EGR, you can make that 3.2 last. You can make that 3.2 last a long time. But the whole thing with buying a Legend nowadays is that, these cars is 30 years old. So you don't know how that car has been abused. You don't know how that car has been treated. So really, it's it's a gamble. It's really a gamble. So I'll say all that to say 3.5 is probably the best bet, especially long term. Like if you're trying to keep the car long term, you want to really depend on it. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be able to get in and go. 3.5 all day as far as reliability. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I mean, this car got some go now. 3.5 out of the RLs, I want to say those came with 250 horsepower, I think. Now, if you coming from a 3.2 Type 2 motor to a 3.5, I don't think you're going to feel a huge difference as far as horsepower goes. But I think no matter if you come from a Type 1 or a Type 2, you're going to notice the torque immediately. The torque is way noticeable. You know what I'm saying? You could get off in this thing without really pressing the gas, like how those 3.2s are. It's like, you know, you kind of got to press it to make it go. Or maybe that was just my old motor. I don't know. But that was the number one thing I noticed for sure. And of course, mind you, you know, I do have a 3.5 almost hybrid swap. I say almost because I'm not using the heads from the Type 2, since obviously those were warped and blown and everything else. So, you know, but at least with my setup with a 3.5 with the Type 2 intakes and the manifold and that shit, you know, I definitely feel a difference even with that, man. I love it. Like, I love the 3.5. I love the increased performance. I love the reliability. Like I said, I've been daily driving a Legend, bro. Like, I would have never thought that I would be daily driving this Legend. I knew that the car had its, you know, has issues in general. Like, Legends tend to have issues. So my logic when I first bought it was like, well, it's only gonna be a weekend car anyway. So, you know, it is what it is. And that's why I got like a solid 2 years out of it for the most part, where for the most part, I didn't really have no issues. I was able to do what I wanted to do because I did most of my little driving just to, you know, little local car shows and shit like that. It wasn't nothing major. But yeah, man, now the 3.5 is definitely a beast. I'm about to flip this camera over. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of drive time footage just so y'all could get a little taste of how this thing look, man. All right, I had to go ahead and switch over to the wide angle, man, because I've been running off a cinematic with this video so far. Just actually got a new phone yesterday, that 14 Max Pro, so I'm rocking with a new camera, testing it out. But yeah, man, I can't get no real pull right now, but at least y'all just get some footage of the drive time, you know what I'm saying, in the Legend, seeing what it looked like, you know. But yeah, this thing got some go, man. Like I said, if I really want to hit it, I can hit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's possible. That's what I'm saying with the Legend. Like, it's definitely possible. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't do too much of all that crap in this thing, man. I maybe got like one or two pulls in it since I've had it back just on my own time. But I don't, you know, I'm not a dogger when it comes to the cars, man. I'll just be cruising in it. So it's been maybe, what, I think 2 weeks since I've had the car back. I will be taking it back to James. Only thing they pretty much got to get adjusted is the timing belt. When the car starts up, it does have a slight squeak. Now, mind you, of course, with new belts, they, you know, can adjust technically. So, you know, or they can stretch, I guess you could say. So just taking it back, getting it adjusted, so it'll stop doing that. Because once the car warms up, it's all good to go. But, yeah, like I said, I've had no problems out of it in general. I've been driving the hell out of this car. Like, y'all just don't know. I've been driving the hell out this thing, man. So, I don't know, man. I don't even know what else to say. Like I said, at this point, it's just about drive time, man. I'm just giving y'all a little footage of it. You know what I'm saying? Letting y'all get a feel for how it is riding around in a Ledge. You know, got that sunroof tilt. You feel me? Got them back seats, everything looking good, man. Like, I'm happy as hell, bro. I'm so happy to get this car back. Like, y'all just don't even know. I'm going to make another video because a lot of y'all been asking about the price. The price, I can't really give you a set price. It kind of depends. It depends on a few things. It depends. Look at this dumbass. Where you going to go, bro? Where you going to go? He came from behind me, ran all up on this car like he was about to cut in front of somebody. It's like, come on, bro. Let's not even do that. But, yeah, man. Actually, you know what? When this light turned green, I'm going to give y'all just a slight pull. Just something slight. And I think for you Legend owners, you'll kind of recognize how, like, the takeoff is a little different. And I'm talking about just on a normal takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Like, normal takeoff, the Legend can be a little sluggish. But with a 3.5, like I said, it's definitely, like, easier to take off. Way easier to take off. So I'm definitely feeling that a lot. A whole lot. One thing that I will say, actually, is that I can understand why people say to do the manual swap on these. Because when you got a 3.5 motor, but you're still rocking with a 4-speed automatic transmission, you can't really get a lot of performance out of it like you want. This car definitely doesn't see its full potential. I can say that for sure. I think with a not a 5-speed, with a 6-speed swap, man, 6-speed manual swap. Oh yeah, man, I can see where this car would do numbers. You know what I'm saying? So that might be something to look at in the future. I got to hit up James and ask him how much he prices that. You know what I'm saying? You know, sourcing all the parts, all that stuff. We might manual swap this car, man, because I really want to see the performance out of it, like in its true essence. You know what I'm saying? But like I mentioned earlier, though, man, as far as the pricing goes, I'm going to make a whole separate video because it's not a separate breakdown. There's folks that have spent cheap on a 3.5 swap, and there's folks like me that have spent a good amount. You know, it all depends. It really all depends on what all that you do during the swap. I have a lot of photos and videos that I want to incorporate into that video to give y'all a breakdown of how we really got down to the nitty gritty when it came to doing this car. Like, this is pretty much a totally refreshed, damn near rebuilt 3.5 that's in this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did the works to this, so I spent a pretty penny. So, you know, I want to give y'all a separate video to break that down, and I'm gonna do that real soon. But other than that, like I said, I just wanted to give y'all a quick gist of what I thought about the car, and I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. For me personally, it was worth it because I know that I'll be keeping this car long term. I know that I'll be driving this car a lot more often. And, you know, nowadays, like I said, I could travel to shows. And, you know, that's a big thing I want to do. Not even just shows, 'cause I'm not a big car show guy, but, like, you know, meeting up with other enthusiasts. Because we got a lot of legend enthusiasts out in Sacramento. And, you know, that's where I got the car done. But I'm like 100 and something miles away from Sac. You know what I'm saying? I'm like an hour and 45 away from Sac. You know, we got a bunch of guys up in Southern California that got some clean legends that I want to meet up with. And, you know, them guys, like I said, they 300-400 miles away. And I damn sure wasn't confident on pulling that drive with that other motor. But with this one, I think we could go ahead and, of course, do it. Only thing I got to do is pretty much get my stock wheels refinished. Because, man, if y'all know California, y'all know it's a gamble riding on these roads, especially long roads. And I got these 19s with these little thin stretch tires, man. So, yeah, nah, I ain't even trying to risk that. But I get my stock wheels redone, so even when it's on the stocks, the car still look good. Shoot, we gonna be hitting the road, man. So I'm looking forward to, like, some of the content that I'm gonna be building now that this car is back going. And we will get back to the cosmetics real soon too, man. You know, I already got a map in my head. I have to share that with y'all another time. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get this food real quick, and then I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Man, I just got this food, man. Wanted to give y'all a quick look at the legend. You know, now that she back clean, you feel me? Now that she back clean, y'all can get a full view, full understanding. That Big Ledge is back, man. And I mean that in the humblest way possible. Big Ledge is definitely back. And I'm just happy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been so happy to have this car. Every time I walk out to it, I'll be like, man, I really got my car back, man. Like, I'm like a kid in the candy store. Yeah, I detailed it a few days ago, but it might be a little dusty now because, you know, it's been sitting in the garage, so it get a little garage dust on it. But for the most part, it's still shining. I'm about to go to this car meet Saturday, so it'll definitely get shined back up. But I'm about to mess it up tomorrow because I am going back to SAC, so we can go ahead and adjust the timing belt, do the little stuff to it, and have it all the way back solid. But yeah, I just wanted to finally show y'all what it looked like now that I got all 4 wheels back on it. Got the shit back detailed now, so I'm a happy camper. Oh, and just for the little extras, got my little BBS Boys hat with the little Acura emblem on it. You feel me, though? So I'm happy. I'm hella happy to have this car back, man. Y'all just don't even know. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like I said, I was trying to do this in between my lunch break real quick, but I'm about to go ahead and slap this music, debrief a little bit, you know, from these folks at the job pissing me off. You know how I go. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be hollering at y'all real soon because we definitely got more content on the way. I'll probably be recording tomorrow too, man. So y'all keep a lookout for the drops. Keep a lookout for all the updates, man. And shoot, keep a lookout for Big Ledge in person. I just seen a comment yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Dude said he saw me in San Leandro at the old school versus new school little Honda meet, man. Definitely appreciate the love for my subscribers. that I did meet out there, man. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to pop up on y'all more often at these events. But yeah, man, just appreciate the support, and I'm just super grateful, man. But y'all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell if you haven't already. Keep up with the uploads, and I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video, man. Peace.